Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians, Powder Card Scale Dreams. First off, I just want to thank all my viewers, subscribers for all the likes, comments. Very much appreciated. Really appreciate the support. So today I am going to do a little how-to decaling tires. So I got two different projects going on at the moment. I got some rears that I need to put Hooser decals on, and fronts that I'm going to put Goodyear decals on. So I'll get you switched around. Why do I keep saying that? I'll get you turned around and we'll have a look at these tires. I'll show you what I'm going to put on them, and then we'll get to it. Okay, so here are the tires I've got. These are the rears for my USAC build. Yes, I know I haven't finished it. Anyways, these are the rear slicks for that. I've got some Hooser decals here that will go on. You can see it. Those will go on the rears. These fronts are for my my Glory Days drag racing group build. The funny car Camaro. These are the fronts. So I sanded all these tires down. You can skip that step, but I like to sand my tires down. I think it gives them a little better look. But yeah, that's just the way I like to do it. So the fronts are going to get these Goodyear decals. These are from, they're from one of the Revel kits, one of the Mopar Revel kits. These Hooser decals are from Fireball Model Works. I've used these Hooser decals once before and they look awesome. I did this particular technique, which isn't new. It's, you know, several guys have used it, and I've heard of guys doing this, and this is the proper way to do it. So I'm using matte acrylic varnish from Vallejo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the tires first to give the decals a nice, I guess, smoother, give the decals a smooth area to adhere to, and then once that dries I'll apply the decals and then finish it off again with another coat of matte acrylic varnish. So I'm gonna head over to the booth and get these sprayed. So I went ahead and cleaned them off with 70% rubbing alcohol. Just gave them a quick clean. I've already shot one coat of the varnish, which is mixed with a little bit of Mr. Color leveling thinner. This one needs to dry a little more. It'll just help with that flashing process. Throw a little air on them. Even that improves the look quite significant after sanding them down. Alright, so I'll be back, we'll do the decaling, and shoot another coat of varnish. Okay, we're going to start with the Goodyear decals. I got my little water tray here. Start with these. I've never done it with kit decals before, so hopefully this turns out good. The decal film can be kind of thick, so we'll see what kind of look we get. The Fireball Model Works aftermarket decals are really thin. So the last ones I did with those turned out really, really nice. You couldn't even see where the film ended after it was covered with the varnish. Oh, of course this is going to fall apart on me. Yeah, so that decal isn't going to work. Basically just disintegrated. Perhaps I took it off too soon. Let's see if I can get this other one to work. I have 2 more of these in my decal box, so we'll see if I can at least get one on, and I'll dig that other one out off film, off camera or whatever. Yeah, no, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's split into 4 different parts. See if I can salvage it. It might work. We'll see. Oh, where's my cloth? Just with a damp cloth. Try and press that down a little bit. This is the tricky part. You don't want to press too hard that you're going to lift it. Let's try and get all the bubbles out if there's any. That doesn't look too bad. I'm going to see what I can. Yeah, I know this one's broken into like 7 different pieces. So hopefully I can find another one that will work. So just adding some microsol. Gotta snap that. Damn. I can piece it. See if it holds. Oh, that was kind of a fail. Okay, we'll do the one Hooser. Yeah, those decals from the Rebel kit, they're from 1998, so I'm not surprised that they broke apart. But if we let them dry, they might work. Okay, so I just had it pause there for a minute. As well as decal releases. Oh shoot, I forgot. I messed up. I forgot you had to trim this. Damn it. I may have messed this up. I'll get the next one trimmed up properly. Damn it. Well, that's a spot where I want it, but there's a little more film on there than I hoped. And I got a wrinkle. Okay, we'll try that spot. I've always been very hesitant in using decals. I've never had luck with decals. Never. Just trying to get this smoothed out. Okay, so I'll add a little microsol to that and just let it sit. Ah, oh, it stayed flat. Pressing too hard. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get this other Hooser decal, and I'll also fish out this other Goodyear, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we got the tires all decaled. I did manage to find another Goodyear decal. It only broke in 2 pieces, so I managed to get that on there pretty good. The microsol helped it. I don't see any silvering on these decals. This one I had a little bit of trouble with, so I forgot to cut it close to the decal, to the actual Hooser lettering. So now we'll go over to the booth and get some more matte clear on them. Okay, so I gave them another quick wipe with the rubbing alcohol. Spray some dust may have got on. Some forced air. Light coat at first. Okay, we're back to the bench. These are just drying up. You can see how good those look. Really happy with that. Really happy with these. Apparently I applied enough microsol, so don't see any decal film really. I can if I really look, I can see the lines on this Hooser just slightly. But I mean, when it's going to be sitting like this on the table or the bench shelf, you're not going to see that at all. Like that looks pretty damn good. Pretty happy with that. So hopefully you got something out of this video. Appreciate you checking it out, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Pat out. Muddle on. Thank you. Thank you very much.